Well, this is our Monday night course spotlight, and these are really great, as Tim says. You can really learn about our creators and what they're doing and take advantage of it. So I'd like to introduce Gerry Foster. He's known as the branding evangelist. I just love that. He's a branding strategist, rebranding specialist, and a former Procter and Gamble brander and marketer who helps coaches, consultants, and professionals stand out and become the obvious choice in their marketplace. So think about that, guys. You want to be the obvious choice? Listen to Gerry. Since launching his brand and business development company full time in 1985, Gerry has positively impacted more than 100,000, yes, 100,000 small businesses across over 600 industries around the world. He earned both his bachelor's degree and MBA from the University of Southern California's Marshall School of Business, graduating with honors and a concentrated focus on marketing, branding, and brand management. Branding has been Gerry's life's work. Through his proven big brand formula, he teaches experts how to uncover what makes them truly distinctive and position themselves as a preeminent authority in their field, not just another voice in a crowd. His step-by-step approach helps professionals clarify their message, elevate their uniqueness, and attract more clients with consistency and confidence. Whether through his courses, group, or private coaching, Gerry's mission is simple: to help experts create a powerful brand and a message that gets noticed, chosen, and trusted. Now, guys, I'm going to add this. I have seen Gerry's courses. Okay, I was on the team that helps with approval, and I am going to say you guys want to check out his courses, and I am going to listen to everything he has to say. So, Gerry, welcome and share your genius with us.
Oh, thank you so much. I love how you shared my bio just as I wrote it, right? So let me do it. Let me do a screen share first. Let me get set up here. Hold on one second. All right, hold on. How's everybody doing? Guys doing well?
Fantastic.
All right, okay. All right, let me go ahead. You see my slides?
Yes, we do.
All right, hold on a second. I've learned to take my time in doing this sort of thing.
Exactly. You're good. That's perfect.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, listen, first off, welcome, family. I now consider myself to be part of your family. And I really first want to acknowledge Tim and Sandra to let you both know I've had products on different platforms over the years, most prominently Kajabi and Customer Hub. And I think there was one more. And I want to tell you two something. What you all have makes those look prehistoric. Your platform and the way things get put up there is revolutionary. And I really, really say that as someone who's been in this industry for quite a while. So kudos to the two of you. And I also want to give some honor and respect to Reverend Burnett Jones. Burnett is the person who introduced me to this amazing platform years ago. I see she's not here tonight, but I just want to give a shout out to her as well. So my suggestion for each of you is you may want to take out a pad of paper and take some notes just in case I share something that's worth writing down. Because what we're going to talk about is my course, which is Stand Out and Captivate: How to Attract Clients, as she said, in 60 days or less. Said another way, turn your expertise into a big brand that sells. Now, just a little bit about myself, and Sandra, like I said, did a great job of sharing something about me. But I am a branding strategist and a rebranding specialist. And just so you get a sense of what that word branding means, in the branding universe that I orbit in, there's different layers to branding. So, for example, you may come across someone who does what's called brand design. So they do the colors and the logos and all the aesthetics, right? And then you might have someone who creates branded websites, or someone who does social media branding, or someone who puts together brand archetypes in terms of trying to appeal to different personalities. Or you may have someone who will put together your brand story, or someone who does promotional products with the caps and the mugs and the t-shirts with your logo and all of that. I don't do any of that. Okay. I am a brand strategist, and what I'm known for is doing what people call the hard stuff. Okay. Things like, well, why should someone hire you? And what makes you special? And how do you differentiate yourself? And what value do you deliver that no one else can? What problems can you solve? What's your promise? What about your message? How are you positioning yourself? And on and on and on. And so if you look at that third bullet point on the screen there, my job right now is to erase the stigma of experts being just another expert in a sea of experts. We'll talk more about that as we go along. And that's the kind of work that I do, which is very different than all those under branding people. Because unless you understand the layers of branding, there's a tendency to lump us all together as if we all do the same thing, which very rarely is true. So, some key things that you need to also know about me to give you some context here about Standout and Captivated. As Sandra mentioned, I started my branding company way back in 1985. Yes, I was 10 years old with a lemonade stand, okay? And dinosaurs were roaming the earth and Jesus was wearing sandals. And so, as the years went on, in 2014, I did something very revolutionary in the branding industry where I created something called the Big Brand Formula, which in 3 steps was designed to show small business owners how to create a big brand and a strong message that sells so you can excite, delight, and ignite your market and make it a lot easier to get clients. And then if you remember, we were looking at, well, how do we scale? How do we get to where we want to be? And so my whole mission and my whole claim to fame is what you see at the bottom of the screen, which is making sure that you build what's called a recognizable brand, which means that when you're online, you are instantly attracting, let's say, credibility in your market. And what goes along with that is being able to put together the kind of branded messages that convert. And more importantly, that drive premium clients to take the action that you want them to take. So that at the end of the day, you can excite, delight, and ignite your market, which means that you can have more predictable and more profitable clients. Is that of interest to you? Just put in the chat box, yes, I want that. Okay. Now, here's how this works. And again, I'm giving you some context here because without the context, you're not going to really have an appreciation for the kind of work that I do. There is a proven business model for the most successful companies in America, if not around the world. And I call it the golden triangle. So if you were to draw a triangle on a sheet of paper like you see on the screen here, you see at the top of the triangle, brand, lower left-hand corner, market, lower right-hand corner, sell. The business model is simply brand, market, sell. It's always branding, followed by marketing, followed by selling. And the thing about that, they're like a three-legged stool. All three legs have to be in place. If one leg is wobbly, if one leg is missing, you're in trouble. But at the same time, one leg is not more important than the other. Certainly, branding is not more important than marketing, and marketing is not more important than selling, and selling is not more important than branding. They're equally important, but they each have to be integrated a certain way so that your brand can do what you need it to do. And at the end of the day, the best way to remember this, write this down, is that the job of branding is to get you known. So marketing can then take over to get you found. And then selling can take over to get you paid. You have to get known, get found, and get paid. Amen? That makes sense? Say yes, yes. Okay? And the key is to do it in the right sequence. Because if you do things in the right order, you're going to have the kind of success that you're looking for. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, each of these levels supports the others so that you have a very robust framework for success because you're optimizing these elements to allow both you and the experts that you serve in your network to make a splash, to get noticed, and to get desired online. Okay? So that brings us to the Standout and Captivate video mini course. Now, this course was created in 2020 during the pandemic. Because if you all remember what happened then, everybody went online once, and right? And so when I went online myself, I was looking for a way to connect with my peers, my target audience, which are experts. And if you look at the top of the screen, it says coaches, consultants, professionals, authors, speakers, trainers, and creators. That's my tribe. That's my audience. And so I created Stand Out and Captivate to go after those experts who are ready to break through to the next level because they're tired of being the industry's best kept secret. And so Stand Out and Captivate was a blueprint designed to serve that market. So some of you may be wondering, well, wait a minute, Gerry, why is that? Why is this golden triangle so important? Why does branding play such an important role in this issue? Well, look at the square. Look at what's in the peach square, and that is the struggle is real. Because when you look out there, and some of you may know some of these folks, coaches, consultants, professionals, etc., and they feel trapped. They feel trapped. They're trapped at their current income level. They're frustrated by constantly chasing leads, and they're overwhelmed by relentless marketing pressure that never seems to pay off. And in my work with this tribe, my peers, and people who perhaps are even part of the great discovery, what they truly want is to attract premium clients effortlessly, without begging, without convincing, without hustling, and to be recognized as a thought leader in their space, as the go-to expert in their niche, by proving their value decisively so that they can stand out in a crowded, competitive market. And then, as I dug deeper into this market, into this target audience, I saw the root of the problem. And that is they're struggling with a weak online presence. Their differentiation is unclear, which means they're blending in and not standing out. And they have an inability to articulate verbally and non-verbally what their unique value is. And the most successful companies in America, regardless of size, understand this. It's all about strategy. Strategy is the game today. And they lack a real brand strategy. And the reason they lack a brand strategy is because they mistakenly believe that branding is just about having logos and colors. And I'm not kidding, guys. Listen, I have more people who will say to me, well, wait a minute, Gerry, I've got my branding in place. Gerry, I got a website. Gerry, I got a logo. Gerry, don't you love my colors? And I'm like, if you think that a brand is simply the visuals that you have, well, let me put it this way. Let's take Coke and Pepsi. I doubt if the Coca-Cola drinkers prefer Coke because it's in the red can and Pepsi because it's in the blue can. That's what's inside the can that counts. And so the question to each of you right now, write this down, is what's inside my can? Am I making people thirsty for what it is that I offer? Oh, you all may not be ready for this, Sandra. You follow me? Because you have to make sure that you are serving up something that's incredible and delicious that your audience will want to soak up. And so, since it is all about strategy, let's talk about Stand Out and Captivate. Because this is my pride and joy in terms of some of my courses. Because this is not, hey, watch a bunch of videos and yada, yada, yada. No, this is a watch and apply as you go along mini course that focuses on what's called personal branding and service branding. Nothing theoretical. It's practical, it's battle tested, and it's designed for immediate implementation and measurable results. And even though, like I said, it was recorded during the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, which forced many businesses to go online, of course, it's been said to me that this program is timeless. It's vintage training. So, in terms of some of its unique features, looking at the screen, it consists of 9 high impact videos. They go along with expertly crafted modules, and the videos average about 6 minutes each. And there are 8 modules in total. So, what someone does is they watch the video, then they go to the module and they answer the question so they can apply what they learn. That when they get to the end of the program, they are now in a place of action. Does that sound good? As opposed to simply giving people a bunch of videos to watch. And some other things that are pretty cool about this program is that it was done and recorded with me live on stage. Okay. So when they're watching these videos, they are listening and seeing me on stage along with slides and me live, of course. And that gives them a sense of being in the room with me as I deliver the content. And check this out. Look on the right side of the screen. Isn't this cool? I got 5 premium bonuses that are included. Yeah, for free that go along with this free course. One is in my content treasures vault. I pulled out 3 of my most cherished trainings on branding, and I'm throwing those in there for free. And those trainings are like 2 hours each, deep dive stuff. I've got a free download called 12 emails, okay, that someone can download for free. And I also have 10 buyer chat replays that people can listen to, and a special podcast, which is called Learn How to Big Brand. All right. And the thing about the chat replays is that it also leads into people being able to listen to a radio interview that I did with the great motivational speaker, Les Brown. If some of you heard of him, Les is regarded as one of the greatest motivational speakers on the planet, and he's a big fan of my branding work. And so he had me on his show as a special guest. But the bottom line is, look at the bottom of the screen, please. These are proven strategies and systems that buyers, the people in your network, they're not going to find this anywhere else. Okay. And people who think that all they can do now is, well, Jerry, I can go into Chat GPT. You can't. ChatGPT cannot replicate the content of this course because this is proprietary expertise that not only transforms businesses, but there are certain prompts and commands that you would even need to know in order, if someone thought that they could just do this on their own. All right. Does that sound cool? Say yes, yes, yes. All right. Now, let's get into what the benefits are, because there are specific benefits that you want to be aware of when you're out selling this course to your network, okay? Because this doesn't just, excuse me, this doesn't, I can't talk. This doesn't just, oh my God, provide branding. It delivers real, how long you been doing this, Jerry? Delivers real measurable advantages that positions experts as the clear authority in their market. So I'm just going to grab a few that I highly recommend you write down, because you need to sell the sizzle and not the steak, which means that when you're selling the bubble and not the champagne, when you understand that it's the whiff of the coffee, not the coffee that people buy, you're going to really embrace that what you see in this slide is what you want to harness in order to get more sales. Is everybody with me? So just a few I'll pull from this slide, from left to right at the bottom. What's in it for your market? They will be able to claim unoccupied market space. Many of these experts, these coaches, these consultants, these professionals, curators, and on and on and on. My God, they're swimming in competitive waters, but they're going to learn in this course how to separate themselves from being in that kind of situation. Look at the middle one. They're going to be able to uncover their sweet spot. In other words, their it factor. Because we're going to nail down what their wow is that they can cash in on and leverage their branding. Next column over. They're going to be able to assure that their audience is not indifferent to them. And if some of you have ever met with a potential customer, you know how it feels when you think that that person just doesn't get me? They're indifferent to you? Well, after going through this course, this 1 hour video mini course and applying what they learn, they're going to eliminate that problem. Okay. And then in the next slide, okay, let's go to that one. They're going to make faster, better business and branding decisions. Because remember, the branding now has to mesh with the marketing. So what happens is that after they go through this course, now they can carry it over to whatever marketing they plan to do online, and that allows their marketing to be more effective. In the middle, they're going to be able to find underserved niches. Maybe you've heard the expression, the riches are in the niches. And so if the way I like to say it is scratch people where they itch, which means that if you can go after a market that nobody is serving, these experts will be able to fulfill unmet demand for what they offer. And at the end, in the last column over, they'll be able to accelerate their growth and scale seamlessly and effortlessly by avoiding the hustling and the struggling and all the staffing. Does this sound good so far? If so, put in the chat box because you gotta give me some love here. Say, I'm with you, Gerry. I'm with you, Gerry. I love it. I love it. Okay. Okay. I see 2 yeses though. We got to do better than that. Okay. Well, I got 2. Oh, there we go. Okay. There's some love. Okay. Are you feeling this? Great. Now, here's the other thing that I want you to take note of. I know I've only got 20 minutes. Okay. People love my content. And my content is orgasmic. Okay. Now, when I use the word orgasmic, let's make sure we're on the right page here. I do not mean that in a sexual manner. Okay. Organic is in quotes. So I'm using that word in a figurative branded sense because to have organic content, orgasmic content means to do what? To create something that's exciting and joyful to people. And think about your network. Who wouldn't want to feel like that? Because you have been able to pour into their life the right way of branding so they can finally scale the way they want to do. And so my content, and believe me, I've been on a lot of stages. I have been in a lot of rooms conducting workshops, and these are just snapshots of me in action. And people soak up what it is that I teach them. And you want to know why else this course is so critical to these experts, these coaches and consultants and professionals and speakers and authors and trainers and creators and on and on. In other words, thought leaders whom I call people with thoughts that people should actually listen to. The reason why is because they deserve it. They deserve to be seen, to be heard, and to be celebrated. And what I have found is that if they have the belief that they have their branding already, because they got pretty colors and visuals and logos, if they believe that marketing is the holy grail, they're the ones who struggle. And I have proof after proof, as Sandra alluded to, from people who sing my praises through testimonials and whatnot, because they have wasted so much money and so much time. Oh, let me tell you, I had one person who came up to me and she said, "Oh, I get what you do. You do all the upfront thinking that's necessary. You let other people do the decorating. Oh, I go, okay, okay, that's a good way to put it. And one time this guy came up to me and he said, "Oh my God." He said, your your golden triangle is spot on. I have wasted more time, more money, more energy on branding that did not work, and I got two black eyes and a bloody nose to prove it. All right? And so you really want to embrace this because they deserve to be seen, to be heard, and to be celebrated. Now, that leads up to this. And Sandra sort of briefly alluded to this, but not in these words. I have 10 courses loaded on the Great Discovery. And these courses were not loaded up out of ego or anything like that. My goal is for your network, the experts within your network, the target audience, is for them to experience orgasmic sales and that you too can have that same experience. So, what I put together is a big brand marketing funnel. And look at the slide. They can enter in at the free level, level one, with Standout and Captivate. Look at what's in yellow, which is a zero risk introduction that builds trust and demonstrates immediate value to the prospects. And then I have a level called, excuse me, I have the Genius Club. And in that level, I have products for a dear target audience to me, which are Christians. And if some of you are of that faith, and even if you are of another faith, I want you to know that my faith recognizes your faith. I respect your spiritual beliefs, whatever they may be, whether you call your higher power God or the source, the creator, the universe, or whatever, it does not matter. Because at the Genius Club level, I've got three branding audio programs for the Christian market. And if some of you are tapping into that market or not thinking about it, the Christian business market is huge, huge. And I've got an audio program called The Power of Personal Branding for the solo Christian entrepreneur. Okay. I've got one called Letting God Brand Your Business for the Christian small business owner. And then I got one called Dare to Be Different for the Christian woman of color business owner. And so think about it. Now you're out there and people can enter in at the free level or the Genius Club level for free and soak up any of those four products, if not a combination thereof, and then they all come together for the premium level. Now, why am I doing this? What's the other reason? You want to know what it is? In my experience, what you're going to find is that for your buyers to really want the branding course and the things that I offer, they have to be educated. They have to be enlightened because they think they have their branding put together. And that's why I do a lot of rebranding. So you think of this, I want you to think about this funnel here like a giant pizza. And we're serving them slices. And so one slice might be Stand Out and Captivate. Another slice might be something from Genius. And then it all comes together in premium. Look at this, Sandra. Look at that. Look at the mid-tier program so that they can renew their mindset and succeed with like a big brand with small business resources. Where I got a few products there, right? 12 tenets of a big brand, branding to win, in a digital learning program called Big Brand Formula. And now you take them to the academy level. And now these are high ticket programs that you are able to sell much easier because they've been eating slices of the pizza. And so now when you say that you've got a coaching program that they can go into, group coaching, private coaching, or VIP coaching, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, which is where you as affiliates will make your most money. They're going to be more inclined to want to do that because you fed them the slices of the pizza. Am I talking to anybody but myself? If you are getting this, put this in the chat box. Say, I'm with you, Jerry. I'm with you, Jerry. You follow me? And let me close on this. And that's what I say at the bottom of the screen. Really, really grab onto this. I'm going to read this out loud and I'll close with this. This funnel systematically converts prospects into loyal, high paying clients while maximizing lifetime value at every stage of their journey, especially at the academy level. There, how would you be able to sell these higher ticket programs more effectively? You want to know how? By reframing what expensive even means. Now, where am I going with this? If some of you are having challenges selling higher ticket programs, it could be these fees or other fees, who knows what that is? You have to, this is a branding lesson here. You have to reframe it, what expensive means. Read what it says. Think Rolex, Haagen-Dazs, Ferrari, and other luxury brands. It's harnessing the branding power of perception. And that's what you do. Now, that's a discussion for another time. But for now, the result for you, if you really follow this funnel and you take them on this journey and you get to the end where you can close the high ticket sales, the result for you is you'll be able to make money the easy way. Is that of interest to you? Say me in the chat box. Say that's me. I want that. Say I want that. Say I want orgasmic sales. All right, there we go. Excellent. Awesome. All right. Yep. I love it. All right. So thank you for listening. I believe my 20 minutes are up, and blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Great job, Gerry.
Yeah, thank you, Gerry, so much. Let's stop your share real quick. How do I? There you go. There you go. There you are. I just want to say thank you so much. That was really great. That was exciting. I want to open up the floor to questions because I bet you we're going to have some questions tonight.
Please, yeah.
Any questions, guys?
Yeah, insights, ahas, takeaways.
I love how you laid out your courses on our marketing strategy funnel. We're doing something right, right?
No, listen. You and Tim, rock stars. What you have put together? No, listen, I've been at this for a long time. Okay. All right. I call myself the 40-year-old baby boomer, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen the other platforms.
Mm-hmm.
They don't compare to this.
Great job. Great job, Gerry. Man, I'm super proud of you. You're smoking it, brother.
Oh, who is that? I don't see who
Dr.
that is.
Herbert Harris.
Oh, Dr. Herbert Harris. Man, you're legendary.
Well, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Especially the part for the Christians, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, give people slices of the pizza.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Any questions, guys?
Yeah, please. Questions.
Everybody's, oh, there we go. Helen's got a question.
Hi, Helen.
Hi, I want to invite you to come aboard the Green Starship Enterprise, but this is just the school bus that gets us there. So I'm working on a little video. I just got the course content and the channel and everything, and I could really use a guy like you on the team. So we can pull this all together and get the great discovery to rise at one time.
Okay, I don't quite know what you meant by any of that, but it sounds
well, anyway, that's why I need a PR marketing brand guy. If you look at my slides, you'll get it. So how do we arrange a
well, I'm
private
not a PR.
appointment
I'm
with
not a
you?
PR marketing guy. I stay in my lane, okay, which is brand strategy and rebranding. So,
Well, that
PR and
would be
marketing is
good.
that's a different thing. Yeah, I'm a
I know, but
strategist.
we have other people like that on the team. We just have to
Ah,
pull it all together. There's a lot of them that have course content creators in the Great Discovery. I've been in a lot of networking meetings that have people are like signed up under affiliate or learner and then they did the content creator, but they've never done anything with it because their lives are so busy. So I'm wanting to develop the Everyone Counts game show where we all come together, collaborate, innovate, and come out with our smart action steps
okay.
that benefit the Great Discovery and do our PR marketing send outs at the time, not added homework.
Okay. Yeah, reach out to me. I'll learn more. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the free course. Thank you.
Yeah, Beverly's got a question.
Hey, Beverly.
Hey, wow, I tell you, this is one of the best things I've heard in a long time. I know
Thank
where my
you.
weak link is, And I think I found somebody to kind of make it not quite so weak anymore. So
Mm.
I opened it before you even got started talking and started looking at some of the stuff inside there, and it's like, okay, this is going to be good because my marketing is, like I said, my weakest link, and I'm trying to fill in all the moving parts because it's not just one piece.
Let me
There's
tell you something. I'm glad you brought that up because in most cases, when the marketing is not working, it's because the branding is not right.
Mhm.
The branding is what fuels and drives the marketing. So if the branding is not put together properly, strategically, and if they think that all I need are pretty colors and visuals, and that, well, Gerry, I just need, a great offer and a message and a delivery system. If they drill it down to something that simple, that's where they waste money. And I hear more horror stories of people who are like, oh my God, just like the guy said, two black eyes and a bloody nose. And I remember one time I was speaking at an event. Tim, you'll appreciate this. Um, this guy heard my presentation, and I was in Florida 2 weeks before Christmas. And he said, I love everything you said. He said, Christmas is in 2 weeks. You don't decorate the Christmas tree until you put it into the tree stand first. I said, you got that. I said, I'm going to steal that one because this is foundational work.
Yes,
Come
and
down to
I saw that
foundation.
really, really clear tonight,
Yeah.
and it all makes sense. I mean, I've had the moving parts just not in the right chronological order, and I think you hit it on the nail for me tonight
Good.
anyways, and
There
I
you
will
go.
definitely be going into that because that's the phase I'm in right now.
Oh
So thank
yeah,
you.
yeah. Oh, you're welcome. That's a great insight. So you made my day. I like that. Yeah. Let's keep talking. Listen,
This-
God, I'm hanging out, and I got done in 20 minutes, right, Sandra?
Yeah, we went a little over. But you know how that
Little
happens.
over.
No, I just want to let everybody know that I put the link to Gerry's free course, Stand Out and Captivate, How to Attract Ideal Clients in 60 Days or Less, in the chat. Okay, so it's there. Remember, if you're going to send that out, you're going to want to put your affiliate link behind it. Remember, put affiliate equals and then your username. I left that off so nobody would have mine. I did not want to send mine out. So make sure you grab that link. And I want to add this also, I saw Gerry's courses as they came through our approval system. So I've gleaned through them and I've seen them. And this Stand Out and Captivate course for a Genius Club, sorry, it's a Genius Club. It's not free, but it's a Genius Club. It's free for the Genius Club. That is a hell of a value, guys. I've seen a lot of courses on this platform. I've been in education for a long time. And I'll tell you that course has got a lot of value. In fact, I was going through that download of the emails today, Gerry. I saw that. I was going through that today. I was like, look at that. That's pretty cool.
All the bonuses alone are like
I know.
mouth-watering.
I might have to glean one or two of those. So,
Oh,
okay, Beverly's got another question.
and
Yeah, I have another
yeah,
question.
go ahead. Yeah, the interview with Les Brown is classic. That's the Brandon evangelist meets the great motivational speaker. Oh, we went at it. It was fun. Yeah, go ahead.
uh, I'd like to have you on my podcast for one. Second is, will this work? I know the answer already, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Will this work like for memberships to get people involved and engaged in doing memberships as well as just a course?
Absolutely. Yeah. Because it's a mindset shift,
Okay.
meaning you have a choice. Do you want to show up as a service provider or as a brand?
Okay.
Because if you decide that you want to show up as a real brand, then that mindset is going to shift how you position yourself and how you take control over how others see you. And whether you're selling memberships, you're selling enrollments, you're selling fees, courses, it doesn't matter. It's all about what your brand provides. And that's why the most successful companies on the planet are brand driven companies.
Mhm.
But you have to make that decision that you want to put out a legitimate brand.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's a great question. Thank you. Hi, who is that?
Renee.
Hey,
Renee.
Renee.
Hey, Gerry, it's been a minute. Great to see you.
I was going to say,
This is
I said, I know you, right?
Yes, Yes, we do know each other. It's been a hot minute.
Where
Great
was
job.
that? CEO space or something? Or,
No, I just heard from her yesterday, actually, from September Dorman. Yeah.
okay.
Great. That's not where I know you, but yes, I do know her. Great job and great course. And I was going to ask to put it in the chat, but Sandra already
hello.
put it in there because I definitely want to take it and would love to reconnect with
Yeah.
you as well. So that would be great. Really
Oh,
wonderful
absolutely.
job.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. I
You're welcome.
appreciate
God bless you as well.
it. Oh.
I just got a couple comments. Thanks, Gerry. You're good. I appreciate that. And Sandra, I hadn't seen your content yet, but I'm going to right now. I'm going to go out and promote it on my social media. But
Yeah.
two things is one, team, make sure that you go out and promote, whether you're ready to get your own branding and marketing up and start moving into the big leagues or not. Share it out with other people. If you're still thinking about what you're going to do, you don't quite have it ready, you know people that do already, have them reach out and get them plugged into Gerry's content. Just it's sharing a link. That's really what that's the magic of the Great Discovery, is being able to leverage other communities, and those other communities get paid by Gerry's work. That's kind of a cool thing,
And
not a
yes,
bad deal.
and Tim, if I may say, to Christy, who was talking about the Christian market, if I'm saying that right, Christy,
Yes,
those Genius Club audio programs that I have,
yes. Wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful.
check
Thank
those
you.
out.
I sure will. Thank
And
you.
and the other thing is, Gerry, coming up on April 11th, we're doing a global marketers and monetization summit. And I'd love it if you'd be a speaker. Would you? I'd check your calendar. Maybe you can touch base with me this week. I
Sure.
don't know if you've got time. It's a Saturday, the 11th. We're doing a global summit. It'll have people on from all over the world, and it's all on
Wow.
topics that you're going to dial right into. It'd be perfect.
Is this online?
Yeah, all
It's
online.
online.
Awesome. Yeah. Hey, that I just looked at
I mean, you
April
can fly
11th.
somewhere and get online somewhere else
No,
if it makes you feel more at home.
No, hey, count me in. April 11th is available. Yes.
That would be awesome.
All right,
I'd be
We'll
honored.
put you on the. I'll send you the registration link shortly. We'll probably get them out this weekend.
Thank you.
The other
And,
thing
and go ahead, Sandra.
I just want to make a comment to everyone and also remind everyone, look at how Gerry laid out his courses, you guys. He very methodically went through and looked at the platform, looked at our marketing strategy, that we put out, the 4 course types, and he built those courses to get people to eat another piece of pizza. And he did a really nice job of it. So we can learn from this. I mean, this is what the platform is designed for. So share that with people, let people know. We'll have this session, it's recorded, Gerry. We'll have it up and on our video archive. So this is a good one to share people with others that weren't here tonight. So very valuable session. So I just want to make that comment. Thank you.
Thank you. I spent a lot of hours putting this one together. This was brand new. This was fresh. I created what you just saw just for this. From scratch, from scratch, from zero.
Yeah, you did a really nice job.
That's because I love your platform. I love you guys.
Yeah.
I'm when you come across good folks, good people like Sandra and Tim, Burnett, Herbert Harris, and others I've heard. I mean, you embrace them because there's 2 kinds of people: those who add to your life and those who subtract from your life. And so when you come across folks that want to add to your life, those are the ones you have to pull into you. And that's what Tim and Sandra are about.
Thank you for that. That's
Very
Well,
well
thanks.
said.
You're gonna make me cry now.
I know. It's been a long haul, Gerry, and that was beautiful.
Hey, Tim, I'm your brother from another mother. Okay, there you go.
Yes, you are, my friend. Yes,
Joyce Christie has her hand up. I see.
I just wanted to say thank you so much. You just became my Tom Cruise. Mission
Oh.
possible.
Now,
Mission
Joyce,
possible.
oh, come on now, Joyce. Are you a fellow believer by chance? Go.
What kind of believer?
Fellow believer, Christian by chance?
Yes.
Okay. Go to the Genius Club. Click Dare to Be Different. It's an audio program for the Christian woman of color business owner.
My sister.
That would bless you beyond measure. Yeah.
Thank you. Will
And
do.
see, that's another market. See, I've called out 3 target markets here. Thank you, Sandra, for what you said, because what I laid out with my funnel is really 3 target audiences. There's the experts, there's the faith-based Christian market, and then let's talk about Black women business owners, Joyce.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? How
Yes.
many? Oh my God.
My
And so
sister
what
has her own coaching course. She's the only Black woman I know that has her international coaching course.
Yeah. And Dr. Harris, are you hearing me on this? Because now you can enter in on any of those 3, and then you all come together when you get to the premium level.
I got
As
you.
an academy. Okay. You
Yes.
with me?
Yes. Thank you, Jerry.
Hey, Herb, I saw that you turned 83 a couple of weeks ago or something. I got your
82.
No, I saw you with a picture with Stedman Graham, Oprah's
Yeah.
boyfriend. He's a
Yeah.
friend of mine. He's a friend of mine.
Yeah, well, we might even be related, man.
No, seriously. I'm working with him right now. Guess what we're doing? We're helping high school students develop their purpose. And so
well,
I've known him for 20 years, but I've been working with him since 2016.
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah, well,
I just met with him 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, tell him you know me. Yeah, we go back, all of our family reunions. It's an amazing experience.
Okay, I will.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Gerry, we should talk about finding their purpose with kids. So I have something that would probably be very interesting to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to talk. We'll have to meet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll invite you to a meeting.
Good stuff.
That's usually what I do.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
known for-
Any other questions, guys?
yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, sure.
Gary, when is your next event? This is Ron. I will up here in Texas. When is your next event?
I don't have an event per se. Why are you asking? What do you?
Because I would definitely to be in the audience.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Yeah, I don't have any gigs coming up in the near future that I know of. I'm all about
April 11th. You do
April 11th. There you go. April 11th.
April 11th, the Great Discovery.
But thank you for asking. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Yeah,
I know they're far and few between now, aren't they, Gerry? Those
I know.
That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. All
Sandra,
right.
my question is for you, please. I know that you said something about when we sign up in the Genius Club, I can't get in and I'm always trying to work out it late at night, so I miss the hours. How do we get into our AI Genius Club that we already paid for?
If you're in the AI Genius Club, you should be able to go to your navigation pane, and there's a green button that says log into the dashboard or log into your AI dashboard.
But when I put in my email and the password, it doesn't recognize, it says user not found.
It should be the same email and password unless you changed it. So just do a forgot password and you can reset it there on the AI system.
But I do know my password every place else. So I have to double check myself. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Okay, any other questions?
You guys got blessed?
Got very blessed. Thank you, Gerry. Thank you very much. This
Thank
was really
you.
great tonight. We had a lot of fun and we went way over time, but that's okay because everybody stayed. So that tells you everybody had fun.
Yeah, and well, I'm glad you recorded it for the people who weren't here. You can
Yes.
get access to it.
Yeah, we'll ask.
Yeah, we'll get that recording right out to you. Jerry.
Yeah, we'll get it out.
Sure.
It'll go
But
up
hey,
in-
make sure that y'all tune in for tomorrow night, Creator Night. Bring in anybody that really wants to take advantage of this amazing platform. Bring them on. And then Wednesday night is open mic night for you all and training. So thanks, everybody. Talk to everyone soon. Have a great night. Bye-bye. Thanks,
Gerry,
Thank you.
everyone for being
Love you
here. Have a
guys.
great